Hello and welcome back. I thought I'd stream this one in and probably record it anyway. Today we're going to be flying in the 2024. This time we're going to be using the service pack or the service update 4. I've been putting off using this because I was getting a bit, what would you say, a little bit disappointed with 24. Was on the verge of thinking of going back to 2020. Purely because my performance was absolutely crap. I did try using Optiscaler. Optiscaler was good. It kept the FPS stable, but it was ghosting. And all the settings I tried, I could not get it to work. It really didn't like Lossless scan as well. So I thought, right, I'll give this S4 a try, this Service Pack 4, see what it does. And to my surprise, when I tested it, it was great. So I was getting 60 FPS in the airport. So I thought, I'll put some of my third parties back and try them. And I know Stansted is a real difficult one for me, so I put that in and it seemed to be okay. So it's probably going to prove me wrong now because I've only just fired up and getting everything ready. And I thought, well, maybe time to stream one and just see how we get on. This is going to be a complete full flight, so this is going to be a long video. So brace yourself. So I will do the full flight from Stansted to Barcelona, and we're going to set it up now. So we'll crack on because the less I talk, the more we can get done. So let's crack on. Okay, so like I said, I've only just fired up, so there could be a few things go wrong here, and this is the first one. It's bound to go wrong because we fired up for the first time. If not, I'm going to have to do it the old way. Come on. Another bug in 24 is SimBrief, Navigraph in SimBrief in this EFB doesn't always load up, and it's clearly not going to this time. So I'm going to have to do it the old-fashioned way. So we'll go, I'm hoping it does this, flight plan. So let's have a look what we got. Stansted to, right, I've got it there. So I want to edit this flight. I can't remember how to do it on the main one now. Been so used to this EFP that right, use current time. Yep. So I might as well drag it over. So so I'm going to change the. I'm going to change to 3.4. Oh, don't worry about the noise. It's because it's connected to 3.4. Let's go Charlie, Oscar. So we're going to go from Stansted to the level, which is Barcelona, A320. So most of that's all been done. So I've been lucky there. I've got that done. So generate flight. So we can't import it now, so into the game itself. So what we'll have to do is hopefully rely on the fact that it could be in here. So it's got to go in there and put in there EGSS Stansted. I don't worry about that because we're going to be landing there soon, so or in 2 hours. I went for the 200 gate, I think it was, down the bottom there somewhere. Gate heavy. Let's go gate 204. That sounds pretty good to me. And then I'm hoping now the next thing that could happen is that the Fenix don't fire up properly. So I need that there. Now, has that picked it up on there? It hasn't picked it up on there yet, so I go new flight in say intentions, and that should pick it up. Fingers crossed that it gets the right one. Yep, 3-4 Charlie Oscar. It's all picked up. I'll wait and see what happens there. Just going to check everything. Yeah, everything seems to be working there as well. Okay. What I want to do, when you first boot in, normally it will be a bit sluggish. So let's go ready to fly. Before I am ready to fly, what I want to do is go to, not in-flight, settings, go down to advanced options. Let's turn on the dev mode and let's just check what we've got. Save and back and resume. So let's see what happens to. Now bear in mind this is a third party airport, so normally I would be struggling to get up to 30. So once we're in now, you've just got to wait for this to settle, which it should do. There you go, back to 60. You'd be happy if it was that. So it's racing back up again. So that's good. So up to nearly 80. So we've got plenty to play with. So first things first, let's make sure the Phoenix is working properly. Takes a little while for the graphics to bed in now for some reason. Don't know why. I think it might be because it's an unstable version as well. That's what can cause it. They take 7 minutes, so we better get those on early. So first things first, let's just check out the window, make sure we're in. I'm hoping they turn up.
Radio, Golf Golf Echo, request frequency change to center.
Okay, they are coming over, so that's all right. Normally they come on their own, but not sure why. So let's get this plane set up first. So we've got a little while yet. We need to stick ourselves on ground, I do believe. Or no, we'll go clearance first. There we go, we're going clearance. And then we have to go on the ground. They tell me off half the time. Now the volume might keep cutting out. That is, I've noticed that is part of this unstable mod as well, but I can live with that. As long as I've got this kind of. What I won't do, I won't keep this on for long. It's just to show that it can. It does dip. But it stutters and freezes you stopping, so that's what you want. So looks like they may have solved it when it comes out. And no ghosting, which is great.
Clearance, Heron 2811, requesting IFR clearance to Warsaw.
That's great. It seems to be getting there now. So that's it. So we've got 26 minutes. We ain't got long.
Stansted delivery. Good morning. Skyway 7112 at stand for the cargo apron with information. Victor.
All we've got to do is just go down here and make sure we've got everything that we need doing down here first.
Give me just a minute. Cleared to Vienna via the Clacton to Echo departure, then as filed, departing runway 22, initial climb 4,000 feet, departure on 120.
Been quite adept at setting these up.
And squawk 1447, Skyway 7112.
And I'm going to see how long I can go without using lossless scaling. I do put it on as a lossless scaling is still good. It gives you those extra frames to get extra smoothness. This is happening just all of a sudden. I don't know why. So we've gone and done that. So let's bring in not that one. That's not what I was after. After that one.
Started clearance, Ryanair, Kilo Bravo request IFR.
Catering, let's see what catering does. See if that messes around with any of this. What's going on?
NUTB1 Romeo departure, departure runway 22, initial climb to 4,000, departure on 120 for 65, quote
I'm conscious of the time that we've got, so we haven't got much time to get off the ground.
Good afternoon. Ryanair 55 Lima Alpha on stand 50, request clearance.
Ryanair 131, Stansted clearance. Give me 1 second for that clearance.
That's good. That it understood that, so we've basically done this the old-fashioned way. Let's drag that to the side because I need to see all that.
Stansted delivery, hello, heavy 479 uniform, request a clearance to...
So we'll enter in our identity. So we're easy 3-4, Charlie Oscar. I got used to Charlie Oscar. Normally get these wrong.
Clearance to Madrid.
And then we go for a cost index. Just send that to the MCDE while I'm thinking about it. Get that one. So it's 24. And our cruise altitude today is 35,000. So that's all in there. Let me just flick there. That should all be filled in, yeah. So we've got 150 passengers coming on board today.
Clearance, Ryanair 138 at stand 22.
This should fill in.
Requesting IFR clearance to Jersey.
So we get our takeoff speeds.
Information Yankee.
I'll have your clearance in just a second.
Stansted clearance, easy 124 at gate.
So when we spin around here, we should see.
IFR clearance to Liverpool.
Let's go into performance. Yep.
Information Delta.
All that's information's there.
On request, stand by.
Takeoff, or the altitude speed, takeoff speed and all that is there. Climb speed, I should say. Don't worry about the cruise speed, that will take care of itself. And then a really important one is we want to know where our QNH is going to be, which is 1020. You can go to ATIS, and that will tell you, or use Navigraph if you've got Navigraph.
X-ray, request IFR clearance to Edinburgh.
And temperature, outside temperature is 16 degrees. The rest of it we ain't got to worry about.
V1 Romeo departure.
Okay, now we go to flight plan.
22, initial climb to 4,000 feet, squawk 4576.
So we should be going from 22, we will find out in a minute.
Easy 626 Lima, read back correct. Contact ground on 121.73.
So, where are we on clearance? Are we? Or are we on ground? 2195, what are we on? Well, we're on clearance. So, Stansted clearance, good afternoon. Easy 3-4 Charlie Oscar, requesting IFR to Barcelona.
I'll have your clearance in just a second.
And it should be Nugbar.
Easy 3-4 Charlie Oscar, cleared to Barcelona via the NUGB1 Romeo departure. Departure runway 22. Initial climb to 4,000, departure on 120.62, 5 squawk 4475.
Cleared to Barcelona via the Nugbar departure. Departure runway 22, initial climb to 4,000, departure on 120.625, squawk 4475. Easy 3-4 Charlie Oscar.
Easy 3-4 Charlie Oscar, read back correct. Ground will be on 121.73.
Pumax. Pumax is where we're going to go into. So I'm quite looking forward to this flight because it's quite exciting. I mean, that's staying high for a long time, which is good. This is a third-party airport, which I'm amazed at. It's the best FPS I've ever had. Okay, so that's all that done. So we're just going to check through, make sure we've got no discos, which we're bound to have at least one. There, so clear that out. Didn't do that right, did it? Clear.
Request Alpha clearance to Malaga.
That's better.
Information Juliet.
Sometimes it does that. Okay, and that should be the only one there.
Malaga via
Yeah.
1 Romeo departure.
Okay, so that's all that's set.
Runway 22,
Okay,
initial
there.
climb 4,000 feet, departure.
Set that one to performance.
6515.
We are nearly ready to go. So what we need to do now is go to our load sheet. We will board only. We will ask for fuel. And the fuel should be correct, yeah. So that saved us a bit of time. As I pull away, it should drop down a little bit. Okay, this what's going on here is another bug. Restart display. Let's see if that makes it disappear.
Traffic clearance good there. Ryanair 63 November requesting IFR clearance to...
Now they've stopped. So that was 10:20, so make sure that's correct.
Passengers bus is coming.
Traffic clearance good there. Ryanair 19 Bravo requesting IFR clearance to...
Oh, a little bit of a twitch there. That's because GSX.
Traffic clearance good day. Ryanair 19 Bravo
What we could do now, you've seen that there's the proof that it does work. I tend to debug that. And I will put on, should be here somewhere, lossless scaling. Let's see what happens. Nothing at the minute. Why is that not working? Oh, there we go. There we go. So if I pull back this way, it should shoot back up. There we go. But I've got it set so it's always reading 120, so it'll take off here what it needs to put here. So, that is doing that again. Why is that doing again?
Zulu, request IFR clearance to Bergerac.
Hopefully that is going to stop this time. Can't have him flickering around. Press something else. Something else. Thank you. So we set the 40 on there. It's doing it again now. You're going to be a pain in the arse, aren't you? Restart display again.
Bravo requesting IFR clearance to bypass Biarritz, France.
1 second while I grab the paperwork.
Stansted clearance, good morning, Ryanair 8.
Are they going to settle? That's the question.
42 with information, Oscar, we are type 737-800, requesting IFR clearance to...
Minimise that,
Eindhoven.
move along, see, make sure that stays. So we should have people getting on board. So when you turn around, it's always going to drop. When you're getting your passenger on, you always lose some. But 50 on the ground is damn good. It will flicker around while you're getting people on. It's using a lot of processing. I'm sure when we turn back, those displays will be flickering again. Hopefully that is going to die off. Obviously, if you shut the door, it will do this. But you can see it's absolutely moving beautifully, and we can actually get those on. I knew that was going to be doing that. Why did I know?
Read back correct. Ground will be on 121.73.
Only problem I've got is if I restart the whole plane, I'm going to have to set everything back up again. Hopefully do not mess around. I'm hoping that's going to sort itself out.
Cleared to Oslo via the CLN 5 Sierra departure, then as filed, departure runway 4. Initial climb altitude 4,000 feet, departure on 13.
I want to see what happens when I push a button. There seems to be a bit of a bug there. As you can see, it's pretty clear out there. Okay.
Going to 121.3, Blue Max 59 Papa Mike.
When we take off, it'll do it now, I reckon. Now we got people boarding, and right, glitched out a bit there because of spinning so fast. But I wanted to see what it's doing. What's her name? Caroline. Hello, Caroline. We are now boarding. Let's see what happens now.
Okay, Captain. We are ready for boarding. Dear passengers, welcome aboard EasyJet UK Flight 34 Charlie Oscar, departing from London Stansted to Barcelona. We are currently in the process of boarding. Please ensure your seatbelts are fastened and your carry-on luggage is stowed securely. Thank you for choosing EasyJet.
Contact tower on 123.805, safe flight.
Tower on 123.805, easy 2563, thank you.
The job he didn't do is get up to 35,000. So for those that don't have this sim, that are just watching out of interest, you got to make sure you got plenty of time when you want to play a game like this, because it does take an age. And to make it as realistic as you can. You know, you get the passengers, you get all the bits. Like I said, this is Stansted is a third party. It's a third party airport, so you can actually go inside all the buildings.
Gate 45 Lima with information Bravo, request clearance VFR to East Midlands Airport.
Let's have a look outside. Make sure there's no ghosting going on.
Via Berners Lake, not above 2,000 feet VFR. QNH 1013.
A little bit of ghosting going on.
2664. Golf Oscar Papa. Underground, Golf Mike India, Oscar Papa, Comanche 250, Parks at Gate 45 Lima.
And what we got, I'll need to get that down, right. 39 outside. We've got another bus coming.
Ground, good morning, Ryanair 299 Zulu. Information, Lima request clearance.
I'm not really sure why that's doing that, but what we could do, it won't affect the game too much, is go to settings, find out what's in the settings that's different. Nothing. It's all correct. Save back, so let that boot back up to 60 odd or whatever it is. That could be down to lossless scaling. Is that the right one on? That's the right one. I've got it on adaptive. Let's take that off. Just going to scale it and rescale it. It's actually not there without it. So it could well be Lossless scaling scores on it.
Oscar Papa. Contact tower on 123.805.
I've just made a setting change.
123.805, Golf Oscar Papa.
But as long as that's hanging around 60 FPS, which is the standard, it's good. Especially on the deck. It does drop down, but it's minimal. I don't like using OptiScaler because OptiScaler made this all blurry and I couldn't see what I was doing. So we'd nearly got our passengers in. Let's have a chat with Janet. Good morning, Janet. How are we today? Should be funny.
Well, it's afternoon, not morning, but apart from that, I'm as good as a cup of tea that's just the right temperature. Ready for our adventure in the sky, Captain Shady Mike 1.
Well, Janet, I'm good for taking off, not so good for landing.
Well, Captain, taking off is like the start of a holiday, isn't it? Full of excitement and anticipation. Landing, on the other hand, is like coming back home and realizing you've left the heating on. Let's get you to the runway first, shall we?
Do they have a runway?
Yes, Captain Shady Mike 1, we've got runway 22 for departure. It's like a long strip of tarmac, but with a purpose, unlike Toby's attempts at making toast, which are just a long strip of burnt bread.
Okay, we've got people on board. So you can have a little bit of fun with your co-pilot. Let's see if GSX is going to play ball this time. So that feels really good. So did we close that off? So we close that off. Now they're all on board. And that should dart up a little bit. Alright, it's holding there, so it will creep up on its own. Okay. So Stansted ground, easy 3-4 Charlie Oscar. Request push and start.
Easy 3-4, Charlie Oscar, push and start approved. Safe, northwest.
Push back approved, face northwest, easy 3-4 Charlie Oscar. Okay, and what I haven't done is import it into my chart. So I'll do that while we're waiting, and I can get these guys, hopefully they're going to, yeah, it's going to do its own thing, so good. And move that down out the way, zoom in, because I don't know which way I'm facing at the moment. Of course I put that on top of it, I can't see anyway. So left, have to come out right. Come out right. So I just want to see what happens, see where this all goes. It's a bit more cloudy than it was earlier, so that makes a bit of a difference. I just want to see if I can.
Runway 22 by Juliet Charlie Sierra. Could I request progressive taxi lights, please?
Exactly what I'm going to be asking for.
Taxi runway 2 by Juliet Charlie Sierra. The lights are on. Roger.
You don't want to see this drop down to that. That needs to stay high. As high as I can possibly get it.
Locking gear.
So we've got to be going out right here anyway, left, right, yeah. It's a little bit jittery, but I'm still happy with it for the moment.
Cabin crew, all doors in flight and cross-check.
Plus I'm also doing a stream, so that's taking probably 10 FPS anyway.
Our captain, Shady Mike 1, and our first officer, Janet, are here to ensure a smooth flight. Joining me in the cabin are my wonderful colleagues, Liam, Emma, Oliver, and Sophie.
I've also got FS birds in here, so you should see some birds about somewhere.
To fasten your seatbelt, insert the metal tip into the buckle until you hear a click. To release it, simply lift the buckle. Please keep your seatbelt fastened whenever you are seated, as we may experience turbulence. In the unlikely event of a loss of cabin pressure, oxygen masks will drop down from the panel above you. To use the mask, pull it towards you, place it over your nose and mouth, and secure it with the elastic band. Remember to put your own mask on before assisting others. We also have life vests located under your seats. To use them, pull the vest down, place it over your head, and pull the strap.
These lights, I forgot to turn all that off.
Inflate the vest by pulling the red tab, or by blowing into the tubes. In case of an evacuation, please leave all luggage on board and proceed to the nearest exit. This A320 has 8 emergency exits, 2 at the front, 2 over the wings, and 2 at the rear. Please take a moment to locate the nearest exit, which may be behind you.
Be a bit more careful with the plane, please, out there. God.
Oh, and just a quick reminder, we are flying for EasyJet and all sales.
Ryanair Kilo Bravo, push and start approved. Face northwest.
Everything looks good. Okay, this taxi ribbon will take you there, but I didn't really want the taxi ribbon on. Easy 3-4 Charlie Oscar. Progressive taxi, please.
Easy 3-4 Charlie Oscar, turning on a taxi path for you. Follow the arrows to runway 22. Contact tower on 123.805 when ready for departure.
Okay. Janet, can you take over the comms, please?
All right, Captain Shady Mike 1. I'll handle the comms from here. It's like being handed the remote control, but for talking to people in the sky.
Okay, I'm gonna probably have to do the next one because you ain't going to do it, are you? I'll flick those on, you're going to know. Okay. She's not going to be able to do that bit, I don't think. So, Stansted ground, easy 3-4 Charlie Oscar. Request taxi to runway 2.
Easy 3-4 Charlie Oscar, runway 22 taxi via Zulu Middle, Juliet, Bravo, Hotel, Sierra. Contact tower on 123.805
She should
when
answer
ready
this
for
one.
departure.
Runway 22, Zulu Middle, Juliet, Bravo, Hotel, Sierra. Contacting tower on 123.805 when ready for departure. Easy 3-4 Charlie Oscar.
Delta 27 is ready for pushback and engine start.
Delta 27, Stansted ground, pushback and engine start approved. Face northwest.
Pushback and engine start.
Looks like
face north.
these arrows are going to be pointing the same place as that. Well, nearly the same as ours. Last time I think I rolled down these, so I'm hoping I'm going fast enough. I have to just as we get away without any glitching.
Clearance on request. Stand by.
A little glitch here. Oh, where's that all come from? Is it because I'm outside the box? So it's not as good as it was earlier, but
Stansted ground, Blue Max 9 Hotel, request push and start.
41, bit disappointed in that.
Blue Max 9 Hotel, push and start approved, face northwest.
Face northwest, Blue Max 9 Hotel.
Runway 4 via Julio Papa Hotel.
That's dipping a bit more than it did before. I was going to say that was confusing. Why is it sending me there? Weird. Never mind. So Janet should be taking over comms for us for now, so we can safely get up. It has dropped off a bit because I think it's down to basically because I'm recording. When I'm not recording, that'd be in the 50s.
8201, request taxi.
Ryanair 8201, push and start approved.
Let's see if it settles itself down. I was getting 70, 80 FPS whilst we were flying.
EC34, Charlie Oscar, contact tower on 123.805. Take care.
Switching to tower on 123.805. Easy 34 Charlie Oscar. Stansted Tower, Easy 34 Charlie Oscar. Holding short of runway 22, ready for departure.
Easy 34 Charlie Oscar, Stansted Tower, runway 22, winds 160 at 7, cleared for takeoff.
Jeez. Who's she?
Ryanair 75 Yankee, Alpha, contact departure on 120.62. 5 hours.
Runway 22, cleared for takeoff. Easy 34 Charlie Oscar.
Okay, not as smooth as it was before. I don't understand why it's not. It was absolutely faultless a little while ago. It might be the server as well. Good part of it will be because we're recording. It's using up processors. So we've got clearance, so we'll just go for it.
Tower, hello, Walker 4250, ILS runway 22. Continue runway 22, Walker 4250. Clear to land, runway 22, Walker 4250.
Walker 4250, roger.
A little bit glitchy. Okay, goes up.
Easy 34 Charlie Oscar, contact departure on 120.625.
Switching to departure on 120.625. Easy 34 Charlie Oscar.
And we should be on our flight now. As you can see, the FPS is just driving up. And we're on our way.
Stansted radar, Easy 34 Charlie Oscar afternoon, climbing past 1500.
Easy 34, Charlie Oscar, Stansted radar, identified.
Golf, Delta Papa identified over Stapleford Aerodrome at 3,400 feet. Stapleford Tawny, QNH 1012.
1012, Golf, Delta Papa.
Golf, Delta Papa, say altitude.
Definitely an improvement on the performance that I had, but still glitching from time to time.
Easy 34, Charlie Oscar, Stansted radar, climb flight level 220.
I'll do this off camera and it'll be
Climbing
completely
flight level
different.
220, Easy 34 Charlie Oscar.
It will be bottlenecking because of the recording.
FedEx 2, contact Stansted, tower on 123.805.
Stansted tower on 123.805, FedEx 2 heavy.
Clouding, plus I've got the clouds at Ultra as well before I get those back to Ultra.
Tom Jet 9er, 7 Yankee, Stansted radar, identified. Climb via the SID to 5,000.
I really want to test this out good and proper. Of course, as you move away from your third-party airport, FPS should come up anyway. If you're sitting around about 60 FPS native, then you're doing really well with this. But those little glitches I can deal with, I can live with that. Whilst we get into the meat of the flight, I will go quiet though, and just to let the sim do its thing. And then it's up to you whether you sit through it or fast forward it.
Heading 240, vectors for the area runway, approach, Skyhawk and November Charlie.
We're climbing now.
Stansted radar, Skyhawk and November Charlie. Can we get vectors to Stansted, runway 22?
I'm quite impressed with how clear that is now.
Skyhawk November 8 Charlie, climb 4,000, turn left heading 240 vectors to the ILS runway approach.
And my trusty old co-pilot has taken over the comms, so that's made life easier for me.
Easy 34 Charlie Oscar, contact London Control on 126.875.
Contacting London Control on 126.875. Easy 34 Charlie Oscar. London Control, Easy 34 Charlie Oscar. Good afternoon. Climbing from flight level 070 to flight level 220.
Easy 34 Charlie Oscar, London Control, identified. Good afternoon.
Okay. Turn those off. Release the seats.
Dear guests, we are now at a safe altitude, and I'm pleased to inform you that the use of electronic devices is now allowed. Feel free to connect to our onboard Wi-Fi service, which is available now. The lavatories are also open, and our cabin service will begin shortly. Thank you for your attention.
What you're seeing here with these numbers flicking around is they're trying to keep this to 120 frames.
Climbing flight level 290, Easy 34 Charlie Oscar.
CityJet 716.
CityJet 716, contact Cardiff approach on 119.155.
Yeah, so we've got 98 minutes to top of descent, so we've got about another 2 hours to go. But I thought I'd do this, and I'm doing it. So now we're up to about 67 frames per second, between 62 and 67. Because we're hitting this double cloud, so
Easy 34 Charlie Oscar, climb flight level 350.
Climbing to flight level 350, Easy 34 Charlie Oscar.
okay, well I'm gonna let this do its own thing.
Initial 192, we have fixed the issue with descending. However, we may need to hold to bleed off some altitude. We will get back in contact. Initial 192.
Ryanair 75 Yankee Alpha, London Control, identified. Good afternoon. Ryanair 75 Yankee Alpha, climb flight level 380.
Flight level 380, Ryanair 75 Yankee Alpha.
Further controls on air 1 Delta with you, passing flight level 158.
On air 1 Delta, London Control, identified. Good afternoon.
Climb flight level 340, on air 1
Easy 6 Alpha Mike, descend flight level 130. Ryanair 47 Foxtrot, maintain flight level 350.
Control, Ryanair Kilo Bravo, flight level 130, binding, precision 0. Good afternoon.
Ryanair Kilo Bravo, London Control, identified. Good afternoon. Ryanair Kilo Bravo, London Control, climb flight level 320.
level 350, Israel 116.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have reached cruising altitude and I hope you're all comfortable. We will now begin our snack and drink service. I highly recommend our hot panini, which comes bundled with a chocolate bar and a drink for just £8.95. We also have refreshing Capri Sun and delicious Kit Kat available. Just a quick reminder, all sales are card payment only, so please have your cards ready. After our service, we will be offering items from the EasyJet shop, so stay tuned for that. Thank you for your attention and enjoy your flight.
All right, Kilo Bravo, by level 150, climbing 30. Good afternoon. Ryanair Kilo Bravo, London Control, climb flight level 330.
Charlie 1, contact Paris Control on 135.55.
135.55 for Charlie 1. Good day.
Fly-by-wire 012, contact Paris Control on 128.875.
128.875, thank you. Fly-by-wire 0012.
Flight 78, London Control, contact Paris Control on 128.875.
Paris Control 128.875, Flight 78.
Control, Ryanair Kilo Bravo, line level 1, climbing 200. Up to 330, Ryanair Kilo Bravo. Ryanair Kilo Bravo, climb flight level 340. EZ34, Charlie Oscar, contact Paris Control on 128.875.
Contacting Paris Control on 128.875. EZ34 Charlie Oscar. Paris Control, EZ34 Charlie Oscar. Good afternoon, maintaining flight level 350.
EZ34, Charlie Oscar, Paris Control, identified. Good afternoon.
Contact London Control on 135.55 for UK airspace entry.
13555 for UK space entry for scanning Papa Romeo Juliet. Thank you.
Clifton 32, the Victor Papa, request IFR clearance to Bristol.
I'll grab that clearance. Give me just a minute.
Romeo, Oscar Tango, Paris Control, roger. Control, CDM, Oscar Tango, would like to cancel IFR at this time. CDM, Oscar Tango, roger. Radar services terminated. Transponder 7000, frequency change approved. Romeo, Oscar Tango, request flight following.
Speedbird 478, flight level 273, climb to flight level 310, direct to DVL.
Speedbird 478, Paris Control, identified. Good afternoon.
Captain Shady Mike 1 and First Officer Janet. Would you like anything to drink or a small snack? Just to let you know, I did not mix the milk with Jet A1.
Control on 125.45.
125.45 for 40 kilo.
Could you send us up 2 T's, please?
Sure thing, Captain. I'll bring up 2 T's for you right away.
How is the traffic at me?
Contact Paris Control on 124.85.
Speedbird 376, contact Bordeaux Control on 127.675. Skywest 52 for contact Paris Control on 127.08.
125.45, easy 3473.
Hello, good afternoon. Speedbird 81 with you at flight level 320, climbing to flight level 370, inbound to Etrat.
125.45.
125.45, keep you going on it.
Day, Channel 525 Bravo, at flight level 350. Yeah, good afternoon, Paris Control, Channel 525 Bravo. Would like to change to IFR to Palma de Mallorca.
I am working on that clearance. Stand by.
Roger that. Thank you, Paris Control, that is clear either.
Privateer 121, contact service control on 125.08.
5 to Paris Control on 125.08, Privateer 121.
Easy34 Charlie Oscar, contact Paris Control on 118.725.
Contacting Paris Control on 118.725. Easy34 Charlie Oscar. Paris Control, Easy34 Charlie Oscar. Good afternoon. Maintaining flight level 350.
Easy34 Charlie Oscar, Paris Control, identified. Good afternoon.
Paris Control, Condor 377, flight level 310.
Condor 377, Paris Control, identified. Good afternoon. Speedbird 81, Paris Control, identified. Good afternoon.
Paris Control, good afternoon. DFL 361 in your airspace, flight level 370.
DFL 361, Paris Control, identified. Good afternoon. Skyway 768, Paris Control, contact Bordeaux Control on 127.675.
Bordeaux Control on 127.675, Skyway 750.
Easy34 Charlie Oscar, Paris Control, contact Bordeaux Control on 127.675.
Switching to Bordeaux Control on 127.675. Easy34 Charlie Oscar. Bordeaux Control, Easy34 Charlie Oscar. Good afternoon. Maintaining flight level 350.
Easy34 Charlie Oscar, Bordeaux Control, identified. Good afternoon.
Bordeaux Control, Trans-Soleil, Sierra, Quebec, good afternoon, with you at flight level 340.
France-Soleil 75, Sierra, Quebec, Bordeaux Control, identified. Good afternoon.
Bordeaux Control, good afternoon. DFL 361 in your airspace, flight level 380.
CLN 4978, can I have ILS X runway 06 arrival, please?
Bordeaux Control, business jet heavy, flight level 380.
Good afternoon, dear. 361 in your airspace, flight of 370.
Bordeaux Control, identified status.
Ryanair 908 Zulu, Quebec, descend, flight level 130.
Airways, current flight level 400, going to Lima, Foxtrot, Romeo, Bravo.
Stansted, Airways 1977, Bordeaux Control, identified. Good afternoon.
identified. Good afternoon.
Hi, flight level 330, Air France 128.
Air France 1228, climb flight level 360.
EV34 Charlie Oscar, Bordeaux Control, expect the Puma 2 X-ray arrival. Prepare to descend in roughly 20 minutes.
Expecting Puma 2X arrival. Preparing to descend in about 20 minutes. Easy 34 Charlie Oscar.
Auto control, radio report to 0 at flight level 357, climbing to 360.
Beluga 420, Bordeaux Control, identified. Good afternoon.
Well, we're heading now towards Barcelona. We're about 20 minutes from descent. Cruising very nicely. And some reverb on the back of this mic.
Echo Romeo 8386, verify your squawking 5344, Mode Charlie. Echo Romeo 8386, contact Poitiers uniform 124.0.
Contact Poitiers uniform 124.0, Echo Romeo 8386.
Okay, we'll try that.
Evo 361, bye bye.
Flight control, speedbird 474 kilo. Can you confirm I should expect the Puma 1 Yankee arrival into Barcelona?
Speedbird 474 kilo, Bordeaux control, expect the Puma 1 Yankee arrival. Descent coming up in about 20 minutes. Take the word if you want to descend soon. Proceed direct there.
Lufthansa 2258, descend flight level 120.
Flight level 120, Lufthansa 2258.
Lufthansa 2258, contact Mérignac approach on 121.2.
Contact Mérignac approach on 121.2, Lufthansa 2258. Ready for the sound?
Okay, LM1453. Please clarify your request or confirm the previous instructions.
We are ready for descent. Sending 50,000 feet to your in-house dropper.
Privacy 121, Bordeaux control, contact Marseille control on 128.325.
Expecting the Anissa 7 Romeo arrival in approximately 5 minutes. If I need to start descent sooner, I will ask. Much obliged to you, Privacy 121. Marseille control on 128.325. Privacy 121.
Bordeaux control, good afternoon, Evo 361 in your airspace, flight level 380 and inbound Sopil. Afternoon, Evo 361 in your airspace, flight level 340.
DR 361, Bordeaux control, identified, bonjour.
So we're now about 12 minutes away. And we'll start our descent into Barcelona Airport. Well, we'll see how we do there, see how the FPS holds up. It's another third-party airport, and that one really does take some kicking out of the system, so the whole reason I'm sort of really flying here is to see how that does.
su4 kilo, contact Bordeaux control on 125 decimal 79er.
Bordeaux control on 125 decimal 79er, speedbird 474 kilo, thank you.
Station Echo Alpha Charlie, contact Bordeaux control on 125 decimal 79er.
125.79 for Station Echo Alpha Charlie.
We're getting close now, so it'll be about another 8 minutes.
Contact Marseille, control on 128 decimal 85.
Marseille control on 128 decimal 85, fraction 02.
Okay, steady, and altitude to DHL 518.
descend flight level 080.
Flight level 080, speedbird 474 kilo.
Right, well, we're getting close now.
Overnight compliance, November Golf, radio check. Overnight compliance, November Golf, picking up our IFR again.
Easy 3-4 Charlie Oscar. Contact Bordeaux Control on 125.79er.
Contacting Bordeaux Control on 125.79. Easy 3-4 Charlie Oscar. Bordeaux Control, Easy 3-4 Charlie Oscar, afternoon, maintaining flight level 350.
Easy 3-4, Charlie Oscar, Bordeaux Control, identified. Bienvenue.
Contact Monday Control 128.85.
Monday Control on 128.85.
Okay, let's see how we get on now. So what we're doing, 67, yeah, it's alright. I will probably have to call for this. You can call for it early.
Control Iberia 620, information traffic on 12 o'clock. Yes sir, we have traffic inside the TCAS 12 o'clock.
Right, let's have a look at state of plane.
Did you receive the last transmission for Iberia?
So distance, it's 179 to the airport and 46 to top of descent. So if you reduce that, that should be off of that. We should hit the mountain range very shortly. I think I see it in the foreground now.
Easy 3-4, Charlie Oscar, Bordeaux Control, cleared Puma, 2 X-ray arrival into Barcelona. Whenever you'd like descend, flight level 260.
Cleared Puma 2X arrival into Barcelona. Descend flight level 260 at our discretion. Easy 3-4 Charlie Oscar.
So that means we can descend whenever we like now, so we'll get a little bit closer. 25 nautical miles before we'd need to, but I think as we can see we're coming into the mountains.
Traffic in sight, speedbird 0209.
Speedbird 0209. Traffic is clear inside. Maintain flight level 360.
Looks like it's getting a bit cloudy ahead as well. Okay, I think we should descend.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have left our cruising altitude and are now beginning our approach to Barcelona. Please return to your seats, stow your tables, and fasten your seatbelts. The use of lavatories is no longer permitted at this time. Thank you for your cooperation.
Easy 34, Charlie Oscar, descend, flight level 120.
Descending flight level 120, Easy 34 Charlie Oscar.
Now the flight computer should bring us in. Okay, and so it's not gone right. Can't seem to.
Wago 984, contact Barcelona control on 118.035.
I don't know what's going on.
035 there, we got 94.
Kill that for a minute. Ah, that's better. Never stopping my scrolling there, I don't know why. So this would have been our top of descent here, so we're coming down very slowly. As we're coming in over the mountains.
Easy 34, Charlie Oscar, descend, flight level 080.
We're a bit premature with all these. Oh, you're not going to answer him, girl. Easy 34 Charlie Oscar, descending 080. Smack at a good 70 there now. So we're at the point of descent where we would have been descending, so we did descend a little bit earlier. So now we should cut into the proper descent now.
Expecting the lower 1P arrival for the ILS runway 24 left into Palma via POS, DFO 361.
We should be over these mountains.
EZ34, Charlie Oscar descend, altitude 4000.
Already?
Descending to 4,000. EZ34 Charlie Oscar.
So where we're heading, Pumal we should be at 25, so it's going to be bang on. Okay, I'll stop panicking, I'll just see where we go with this. Don't normally have a bad landing at Barcelona. It's normally quite a nice route in. Have to keep an eye on the speed, that we don't come down too quick. Still aboard in a minute. A little bit of air brake, just to bring the speed down a fraction. So we should be bang on for Pumal.
Echo Alpha Charlie, Bordeaux control, contact Barcelona control on 125.675.
Look like we're getting the other side of these mountains.
25.6 step for Echo Alpha Charlie as well.
Oh, we're really going to descend now.
EZ34, Charlie Oscar, contact Barcelona, control on 134.985.
Switching to Barcelona control on 134.985. EZ34 Charlie Oscar. Barcelona control, EZ34 Charlie Oscar. Good afternoon. Descending from flight level 240 to 4,000.
EZ34 Charlie Oscar, Barcelona control, identified. Good afternoon.
So we're heading to Cobit, Cosset, we should be at 18. We're about 11 miles, so that looks about good. I have to say, them clouds look good. Do prefer it on Ultra. Janet, could you check with Barcelona to give us Q&H?
I'm afraid I can't handle that, Captain. We're already in contact with Barcelona Control, and they have the Q&H set at 1017.
That's what I wanted to know.
Fish if it knows how to swim.
Fine, I just wanted to know what it was. And you've answered the question. Strange girl.
Barcelona Control, Easy 34 Charlie Oscar, requesting QNH.
And she did it anyway.
Easy 34 Charlie Oscar, QNH 1017, QNH setting.
That's all I needed to know.
QNH 1017 set, Easy 34 Charlie Oscar.
It's like a slingshot move here. If they vector us, we will have to follow the vectors. 67 miles, coming down nicely. Should be down to 11,000 by the next SLL, which is 17 miles away, which we'll do easily. Wow, it's cloudy in Barcelona.
Easy 34 Charlie Oscar, contact Barcelona approach on 119.105
Contacting Barcelona approach on 119.105. Easy 34 Charlie Oscar. Barcelona approach, Easy 34 Charlie Oscar. Good evening. Descending from flight level 160 to 4000.
Easy 34, Charlie Oscar, Barcelona approach, identified. Hola, expect the ILS Yankee Runway 2 approach into Barcelona.
Just checking we got no more.
Moonraker 5 November Golf, descent altitude 3300. Turn right heading 235 vectors for the ILS runway 24 right approach.
Expecting the ILS Yankee approach for runway 2 into Barcelona. Easy 34 Charlie Oscar.
Iberia 427, contact Barcelona Tower on 122.1.
Barcelona approach, Iberia 427, fully established at runway 24 right. 122.1, Iberia 427, gracias.
Eurowings 247, climb flight level 260.
Climb flight level 260, Eurowings 247.
Eurowings 247, climb flight level.
It looks like we're going to do like a slingshot, so.
Climb flight level 320, Eurowings 247.
And now we just need some bleed some speed. Yep, we're going over the top of the airport. And probably out to sea and then swing the shot back.
Cabin is ready. Ladies and gentlemen, we are now on our final approach into Barcelona. Please turn off your electronic devices and stow them until we've arrived at the gate. Kindly put your tray tables away, ensure your seats are in their full upright position, and fasten your seatbelts. Our today's gate is Terminal T2101A. Thank you for your cooperation.
Cabin crew, seats for landing.
Cabin crew, take seats for landing.
So I've been bouncing around about the 60, 65 FPS, which is pretty good. Which probably means I could have got away without using lossless scaling. Well, it looks like they're not vectoring us anyway. We should actually pick up on the ILS soon. We'll take over the speed very shortly. Miles. Probably by up to here somewhere we'll have to drop the undercarriage and we should start picking up on this very shortly. We're coming through the clouds now. Going to be interesting to see what happens when we hit the airport, to see what it does for FPS. It may tank, not really sure yet. And we're going to slowly picking up on this. Actually turn this early. Okay, let's bleed some speed. Gears down. It looks like it's gonna now it's about 160. It's a bit more manageable. So it looks like we're on the ILS, which is looking good. 150. And the runway right ahead of us. Actually, we're on the right. That's done it to me again, hasn't it? One. Tower, easy, 3-4, Charlie Oscar, established on runway.
Easy 3-4, Charlie Oscar, Barcelona Tower, winds 100 at 7.
Janet, you let me down
cleared
again.
to land.
Cleared to land runway 2. Easy 3-4 Charlie Oscar.
You let me down again, Janet. down to about 143.
8MT420, contact departure on 119
Okay,
decimal
good.
105.
Contacting departure MT420.
Now the birds.
Speedbird 065, welcome to Barcelona. Contact ground on 121.655.
Ground on 121.
What are we going to do if we take we didn't glitch too badly.
40, 30, 20. Check. Retard.
Ooh, bit of a rough landing. And why are we heading over there? That was a bit of a rough landing, that one. Not the best landing in the world.
Easy 34, Charlie Oscar. Welcome to Barcelona. Contact ground on 122 decimal 23.
Switching to ground on 122.23. Easy 34 Charlie Oscar.
Oh, no, what are you doing? You shouldn't be doing that. Yeah, I'm driving, no one else. Thank you. I'm doing the driving.
Barcelona ground, Easy 34 Charlie Oscar evening. Cleared runway 2, ready to taxi to the gate.
Easy 34 Charlie Oscar, Barcelona ground, taxi to Terminal T2 Gate 101A via Uniform Bravo, Uniform Sierra Gate AN, Bravo 6. Have a great day.
I got to repeat that back to him, Janet.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Barcelona. We hope you
Terminal
enjoyed your flight
T2,
with us.
Gate 101 Alpha via Uniform Bravo, Uniform Sierra, Gate Echo November, Bravo 6. Easy 34 Charlie Oscar.
City with a rich history and vibrant
Easy 34 Charlie Oscar. Progressive taxi, please.
parking position. On behalf of Captain Shady Mike 1, First Officer
Easy 34 Charlie Oscar, Barcelona ground, taxi to Terminal T2 Gate 101A via Uniform Bravo, Uniform Sierra Gate AN, Bravo 6. Have a great day.
Taxi to Terminal T2, Gate 101 Alpha via Uniform Bravo, Uniform Sierra, Gate Echo November, Bravo 6. Easy 34 Charlie Oscar.
Let's see what happens here, I think. Last time to be in a vast airport. May struggle here, I think we're going to struggle here. Lord only knows what it would have been if I'd landed here with a service pack 3. Looks like we're turning here. Ooh.
Iberia 412, contact tower on 122.1 so long.
Over to tower on 112. I'm sorry, correction, 122.1. Bye bye.
So it does struggle with this one still. And thank the Lord we're not too far now.
Ground, good evening. Alpine 236, we're ready for push and start.
Alpine 236, Barcelona ground. Push and start approved. Face northeast.
Push and start approved.
So,
Face northeast.
phew.
Alpine
So right when we're sitting
236.
still okay at that point. Come on, where are you? Okay. Now I wonder if so I've got up here, we'll turn those up, oh, turn those off. We want to make that available. Kill the engines. Let's just let the passengers do their thing. What I should have done was checked. Got bad jetway data. I had this before. I might have to redo those, so trying to figure out what's going on there. Okay, so we're not actually going to be able to offload anybody, as we can't get the jetway to work. So we won't actually. There you go. We won't actually see anything. Is that going to work it? I don't think that's even going to work it. I'm getting that. I'm not really sure why. Anyways, we're done. So that was pretty much flight done. There you go. Resources exceeded. It's purely because we're coming out of it, I think. So just end the flight there. We can kill say intentions for now. Kill that. And then back to me. So that was a very, very long video, 2.5 hours. But that's showing that the performance is a lot better. I've had it better than that. Probably I picked the wrong place to go, but I needed to try one of my real tough airports to see what would be the likelihood of the FPS dropping out, and I think it was quite clear. It's great while you're flying. You're about 70 FPS. When we was at Stansted, we was around about 60, so that was fine. When we came into Barcelona, we were struggling. But I do have to fly. I beef be another flight. That's just about another half hour or so longer. Be that on another day, and just to see how that pans out. So it might just be that Barcelona I'll have to put that back to the normal runway and the I'm not really sure what's happening with the GSX profiles at the minute, so that'll be another thing to look at. Right, so on that note, I'm going to say thanks for watching, and until the next time, stay safe and see you soon.